Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Great Discoveries Weekly Update Session for this February 17th, 2025. Tim Taylor, co-CEO here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening and you had a great Valentine's Day. We did. It was a blast. Actually, we got a break in the frigid weather and we took the boat out and we went south down to this place called Port Richey. And there's a river that comes in off the Gulf of America, the the Gulf, and it goes up and when it goes 3 or 4 miles inland, and there's like a little town there. It's like a downtown thing. So we went kind of restaurant bar hopping and stuff. I had 2 dates on there. That's just the way I roll, guys. I had Sandra and our good friend, and had a blast. It was just a wonderful time. Type in the chat if you guys went out and did something nice for Valentine's Day, if you had a great time. Blow some hearts up there like Renee showed us how to do last week. And if you didn't, just put a boo Valentine's for those of you that didn't get in there. So there you have it. Well, we're going to get started with our weekly updates. And what we do on these update calls is basically give you a status of where the Great Discovery is, where we've been, and where we're going. And wow, 2025 has started off with a bang with the rollout of the new AI Genius Club, starting to gain an awful lot of traction. Boot camps and training. We've got, belt certifications for that program rolling out. Lots of big changes, tons of new courses that are coming on. We're starting to get some real traction as we're going into phase 3 to get courses out and actually promoted. So as most of you know, we've talked about this several times. If this is your first time on an update call, the history of the Great Discovery is we started it about 2 years ago with the advent of the Great Discovery course, the 4th generation of Six Sigma, rolling out to everyone, kids, teens, adults, and so on. Then we went into phase 2, which was the soft launch of the e-learning platform, which we launched in March of 2024. And since then, we've put on about 1,100 and something courses so far, and actually close over to 2,000 of them if you count those that are in process and in the onboarding process. And now we're switching into phase 3, which is really going out to global empowerment to really accomplish our mission, which is to empower humanity. It's to help elevate people with where they're at and helping them to learn and be empowered and transformed right in their own language. I was reading something today, and one of the coolest things that we do is really allow people to get started in their education process for free and earn while they're growing. Where else can you do that? You go to school and get paid to go to school. That's what you do with the Great Discovery, and it's going worldwide. You're right here at the very beginning as we get up and get going. So where we are right now, I'm going to talk about some changes. First is coming up this week. In fact, beginning as fast as tomorrow, for tomorrow night's live course creator session. On Tuesday evenings, we focus on course creators, how course creators can get their content out into 200 countries and over 147 languages worldwide. Wednesday, we get into training. Thursday, we focus more on the opportunity side, and got a nice big networking event this week as well. But it's all about, really helping people to get engaged with this. And so as you're inviting people onto these sessions, beginning this week, tomorrow, you'll be able to invite people onto the embedded Zoom system of our platform. What that means is where you are right now, if you're on tgdmeet.com, you're watching it on the, you're just the internet in general on the Zoom platform, but it's not connected to your Great Discovery site. Coming forward from tomorrow, anytime that you choose to click on it, you'll still be able to access by tgdmeet.com, but also through your greatdiscovery.com site. And what we'll do in a few minutes towards the end of the event tonight, I'm going to show you all a link of how you'll be able to share. What's powerful about that is it keeps your prospects, the people that you're inviting, on your website where they can get access to the courses, whether they're free offerings or trainings or anything that's up there, or paid courses or boot camps, or just a link to get started. they're getting started and they're getting started with you. You're keeping them in your domain. What's also really powerful, it gives you full-time real translation capability. So if you've got people on your site, and they are from South America or from Europe or some place where they speak any of 41 other additional languages, they're able to hear and engage and communicate and even network in real time back and forth in their native languages. What that opens is just vast doors of people that you're able to communicate. We're talking about really talking, not chatting and having it type translated like you're seeing here on the screen now, but actually speaking and listening. And so you'll be able to see and experience that technology. On tomorrow night's session, we'll give you a new link on how to log in and check it out. You'll be able to see that, and it'll be all week this week, including the networking session that's coming up that we're going to hear from James Penny from in a little bit. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you about is one of the greatest values that are out there anywhere in the e-learning world. It doesn't matter what country you come out with, is what we call our Unlimited Pro Pack. The Unlimited Pro Pack, as we started in phase 2 of the Great Discovery, was intended to do one thing. It was to create tremendous value for the early adopters that came in. Before we were going out and really promoting courses, we had to have courses to promote. And so we put together this pack to create incredible value for creators to get your content out. Among the value items that are in this is it gives you unlimited courses. That means you can onboard any one or a million courses, any length, any type, any structure that you choose over any period of time. You'll never have a hosting fee. You're grandfathered. You're locked in. This is a huge value. Take Kajabi. They're $400 a month for their biggest package, and it's not unlimited. That's $4,800 a year. The most you could pay for the Great Discovery onboarding this unlimited forever package is $740. That's in the US. It's cheaper by as much as 60% in some other different countries. But it also has a host of additional tools, training. It gives you a translation demo reel. It gives you virtually everything you need, including the Great Discovery International course itself, the 4th generation of Six Sigma, recognized as one of the top 10 business innovations just about of all time. And it's included in this super high value pack. Here's what I want to get across tonight. This is going away. We're going to be transitioning. We're going into phase 3, but we're giving you guys a heads up. It's not, maybe it's 30 days, maybe it's 60 days. It won't be very long. That pack, as you see it now, the unlimited everything, is going away. So we're giving you the opportunity to take advantage of it, and you're going to be able to take advantage of it with this 25% off option that we did. We ran this as a Valentine's Day special. The feedback coming from Renee Reich, who actually called me out on the last call, and along with about 40 other people, asked us for an extension on that because we know the pack is going to be going away. So not only will you be able to get it before it, because this pack is retired forever, you'll also be able to get it at 25% off. And we're going to run this through Saturday. That is Saturday, the 22nd, coming up. And LOVE25 is the coupon code that's fitting. President's Day, Valentine's Day, it's all the same. Still got to go out there and love, right? Take that extra 25% off. So you do the math on a $740 pack. It drops it by 25%. Now, this code also works on the Affiliate Success Pack. If you're interested in, as we're moving into phase 3, the Affiliate Success Pack is absolutely the best possible way to go because you get ongoing training, ongoing coaching, everything that you need to thrive as an affiliate. What's going to be one of the biggest, fastest growing global phenomenons that have ever come out in the e-learning and AI space. You're on it. You're in the beginning. You can use this code and get 25% off there. So instead of $430 and change, take a full 25% off of that. So this is going up until next Saturday, the 22nd at midnight. And again, that Pro Pack is going to be going away. I'm going to turn it over to Sandra Harry, our co-CEO, and she's going to give you a rundown on some of the new services and other things that she's been working on with her magic wand behind the curtain. There you go, Sandra, take it away.
Well, thank you, Tim, very much. Welcome, everybody. And Tim, just to let you know, there was a little bar down at the bottom of your screen, one of the gray bars, maybe part of your
Did it
tool.
have martinis on it?
No, it didn't have martinis, but it was a little gray bar. It was mainly just over the captions. So I just want to let you know, whatever that was.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody, let's see. Let's see what's going on and what's new tonight. So we have just launched a brand new calendar on the website. Wait till you guys see this thing. It's absolutely amazing. So you all know, if you go to the main website and go to events and go to calendar, we have a calendar up that has all the events on it, and you could just go to it and click join, and it was great, right? But it had a couple things that didn't work so well. It was just kind of an interim solution till we could get a better one up. It showed everything in Eastern time zone, and you couldn't convert it to your time zone. So that was kind of a problem. We now have a new calendar up, and down here, you can put it in whatever time zone you would like, and you can see all the times change to your time zone, and that is globally, guys. Okay, so huge improvement there. That's going to really help us as we move internationally, and everybody can see these in their own times. Okay, so it does have a little bit different. We were Sunday through Saturday before. Now it starts with Monday, the beginning of the work week. All right. And if you go here, say I want to go to doctor or the course spotlight at 9 p.m. I can open this. I can look at the information. I can click on the links and go straight to it. I can also open this up and I can grab the link to this and I can send it to someone. So say, hey, meet me on this event in 20 minutes. You can come grab the link and send it directly to them. And when they get it, they click on it and they can join right into the webinar. Okay, so it's really great functionality. Another thing that we have is add to calendar. I can go ahead and add this to my calendar and it'll be there and it'll send me reminders for that event. So if you have specific events that you really want to attend every week, you can go and put those right on your own calendar and send the links to someone else. Okay. Now, another thing you can do, love the Great Discovery. You want to know when all of our events are, you can subscribe to this calendar. Yes. Actually, if I click Google, I can actually go right in and set this on to my Google Calendar, and it will take all of the Great Discovery events on this calendar and it will put them on my calendar so that I am reminded when those events are coming. So great functionality here, so you can kind of play with it, see how you like it, add things to your calendar, share it with others so they start adding to their calendars, and it'll be driving traffic, okay? So the other thing that I want to make sure that you see is you can see it in different views. So here's the month. That's how our old calendar was. You can now look at it as a week as we start to grow and have more, and you can look at it as a schedule. So some people have different preferences of how they're looking at their calendar. Tim likes to look at it this way so he can see the whole entire description. I myself like to look at it in the month view, okay? Now, we do have some, it's brand new, we just got it up, but of course we're gonna make it better because that's what we do here at the Great Discovery, right? We are going to be making this like our video archive. There will be a creator calendar, an affiliate calendar, a learner calendar. So we are going to slice and dice this guy up a little bit more. So that will be coming. I don't have a date when we'll have the separation out, but we are working to get those separated. So if you're a creator and you only really want to see creator stuff, you can come in and look at just events that are really focused on the creator itself. Okay, so really cool. I really invite you to go out there and play with it, click around on it. And if you've got any suggestions where we could make this better, please let us know. We are always trying to make things better and better and better for you guys. So all your feedback is very much appreciated, and we try and consider all of it. Okay, so Tim has been talking about this live language translator, right? So let's take a look at that thing tonight. We should have this fully up and, oh, it is actually fully up and functioning, and we should have it united with the new join page tomorrow, Wednesday at the very latest. So I want to watch this video but it's in English and I want to listen to it in Spanish. So how do I do that? So I'm on the website and I'm actually on the new pro page. We're building out the new website. So this is one of the new pages. I'm going to open up my live language translator. Now I'm logged in. If you haven't logged in, it'll ask you for your email. That email is the email account that's on your Great Discovery account. They have to match, okay? If you're on the AI Genius Club or the old Genius Club, you get the live language translator included in your monthly fee. So I want to go ahead and translate this video. So I'm going to start the translation and then I'm going to start the video. Oh, you know what? I did not share my sound. I always do this, don't I? Sorry, guys. You think I would figure this out by now. Tim's like, oh my gosh. All right, so let's share. You got that? Okay, so let's start that live language translator. Here we go. Now let's listen, and we should hear it to start playing Spanish. Hang on.
Is breaking barriers of
distancia del idioma y el costo. Esto le permitirá aprovechar el conocimiento y la experiencia y el conocimiento de los mejores creadores del mundo y profesores disponibles para ayudarte. Descubrirás los métodos creativos que utilizamos para hacer que la educación sea fácil de alcanzar, accesible y a precios razonables para todos. ¿Es usted un estudiante?
Okay, so it has a slight delay. If you remember when we first used this at the global simulcast, there is a little bit of a delay. So when I stopped the video, that's why you continued to hear it. So that is how that works. And there should be a caption thing here. And I think I turned mine off by mistake when I was testing with this today, but the captions will also come up. So it's really cool. We are going to have this up this week, definitely for sure. You can start inviting people for other languages. I believe
now, before you close that, Sandra, maybe this is a particular video that's rendered both ways. So you can see the difference when you're going on. If there's something that's on the website that's by a creator that's not translated, you can use the AI translation tool right there to be able to translate it. But it can also be pre-translated. If you see down there on the bottom, as this one was, it's already preset by the creator, actually set it into multiple different languages. So you'll see a difference in basically the quality of it. The reason is because when it's streaming on demand, the delay time, we have to take out some of the functionality, such as language and voice cloning and lip cloning and so forth. But take a listen to pick one of those languages there, say Italian, that'll play from where this is for the regular full translation service.
Yeah. Also, we've got a question. Yes, it has to be on Chrome. This extension, we call it the live language translator. This extension only works on Chrome. Okay, so you must have the Chrome browser to run that. Okay, so let's listen to this in Italian.
I don't think you have any sound coming through again.
I know, I don't. Why is that? Hang on, what happened to my sound? Let's go Spanish. Well, I lost my sound.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. Let me stop share for a second. Well, Tim, why don't you continue going on? And also,
yeah, we can come back around to that.
Sorry about that.
We'll just shift on over. Thank you very much, Sandra. And we'll jump back over to our next session. So that's going to be, we're going over to Dr. Kathy Lawson now, is going to give us some updates on some of the things that she's been working on. Dr. Kathy is our Chief Knowledge Officer with The Great Discovery, one of the top experts in the world on Six Sigma, as well as one of the actual co-creators of the Great Discovery course. So Dr. Kathy, you want to take it away and give us a few updates on some of the things that you're working on, this amazing concierge program that you've got going on?
Sure, yes. So yeah, lots of fun things happening. So tonight on our concierge session, which was a couple of hours ago, we had our first ever course club discussion. And so what that is, it's like a book club. Think about book club where someone picks a book and you get a group of friends, everybody reads the book, and then you come together and you discuss it. Well, we did the same thing with a course. We took Dr. Herbert Harris's course on how to build a success team as our course. And we watched, the videos, and we did the work, and we came together tonight and we discussed it. And what was really amazing about it, a couple things. First off, we have been talking about building teams on our platform for a long time, being able to pair up course creators and affiliates to really get some momentum about promoting courses and bringing learners on. And so we've had a lot of discussion about what that looks like and what your goals and aspirations are around that. And so taking the course allowed us to kind of listen to another key opinion leader on forming teams. And then we came together to discuss it. And Dr. Harris was on the call as well. So we talked about what our key takeaways were, what we learned, what was reiterated as good practice, and what we're going to do going forward. And Dr. Harris got to comment, and he got to hear the feedback. So all in all, a really great session. We will do more of that. In fact, I'll probably host a course club session once a month on Concierge. So if you have a course you want to take, let me know and we'll consider it. I'm sure there's lots of them out there. So we'll pick one, and we'll continue that format, and eventually we'll grow that. But certainly each and every one of you as an affiliate or a course creator is welcome to do the exact same thing. Pick a course that you're passionate about, get your friends together, take the course, talk about it, and then promote it to other people. What a great way to bring people onto the platform and introduce them to the amazing courses we have and the amazing platform that's the Great Discovery. So we did that tonight. Now, concierge services, so many great things available to you, specifically for course creators. We have onboarding services. So Sandra has 2 sessions a week where she walks people through how to onboard their course. But if you need a little bit more help, if you have specific questions, or if you just want somebody else to do that for you, we got you covered. So what you would do is send a ticket to support@thegreatdiscovery.com, say concierge, I want some help with onboarding my course, and we will get with you and help you figure out what it is you need and how we can help you. And then shortly, we're going to roll out an academy course that will be services to help you create your own course. And I think tonight Ed's even going to talk a little bit later in our course spotlight about using AI to help design courses. So we got lots of tools, lots of consultation and coaching services available to help you make really spectacular courses. And so if you need some help with that, let us know. Like I said, we're going to put that up as an academy. We're not quite there yet. We're still discussing the details. But if you have an immediate need, again, just send a ticket to support@thegreatdiscovery.com. Let us know. Put concierge, course design, and we'll get with you. We'll get you started. And so more to follow. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kathy. Always appreciated. Great job. And I'm super excited about that concierge program and everything that's coming together with it. It's, we're looking at being able to actually assist you with everything with your courses. Some people, if you've got time to go through the kind of SaaS system and learn it and upload it, that's what allows us to keep the cost so ridiculously low to do this when you're doing most of it yourself. But those of you that just don't have time for it, we'll soon have experts that will be able to pretty much do it all for you, get it all set up, streamlined, help you to get your funnel in order and your CTAs all set up, and just really do a great job if you don't have time to really get into it and dig into it yourself. But as we go forward on here, one thing I wanted to touch on before we jump over to James and Ed is, we've been talking about, these sessions, these live sessions that are on the Great Discovery and in the embedded Zoom. Coming up this week, for example, the networking event plus tomorrow, you want to be able to get people to watch this event where it's in your homepage. One of the ways that you can do that is through that very calendar that Sandra showed you. They'll be able to click on that. Anyone that's on your calendar, or you share that link from the calendar, it's going to bring them into this event on your site. So that can be super helpful there as well. So let's jump over to James Moneypenny and Ed Garza with some AI Genius Club updates. And there is a lot going on there, guys. I'm going to take notes myself. So take it away.
Hey, thank you, Tim, so much. Folks, guess what? When you show up on the Monday night meetings, not only are you indicating that you're dedicated to your business, you're willing to make an investment during your own personal time, and you're moving yourself closer and closer to the top, the people that are going to truly be walking across the stage as top earners in this company, you also get a little bit of a surprise. And so the surprise tonight is in the chat, for those of you who have attended the Yellow Belt 2-day boot camp on AI Genius, I went ahead and put all 32 graduates certificates in the chat. So if you're here, you get yours early. But I'm gonna go through and talk about some announcements and how other people will be able to get theirs. First, let me go ahead and share my screen. Yeah, sometimes YouTube wants to be, Zoom wants to be a little hard to deal with here. Here we go. All right, and I need to pull up this PowerPoint again. By the way, as you see on the screen right here, these are the 32 recent graduates of the Yellow Belt. We actually have a couple of orange belts in here. We have Deronda Aiken, who you would have seen was an instructor on the Yellow Belt training. So as you go through this, not only do you get to progress in belts, but you can also become an instructor. Susan Luke was also an instructor. She's also at her orange belt as well. So let me get this PowerPoint up here that closed up on me, and we'll get to rocking and rolling, folks. All right. All right, here's a few new announcements for you. And as Tim said, there's a lot of things going on. I'm going to hold off on a couple of announcements. I actually talked to a few of you about some things that I was strategizing on, and we're going to realign some of those to line up with our 10 levels that you can earn in the Great Discovery. So we are going to have a Yellow Belt Award ceremony, a formal ceremony for those of you who put the hard work in to actually going through and earning your Yellow Belt. We don't want to just hand you the certificates. We want you to invite your family, your friends, your business associates, and we'll be announcing the date on a actual formal ceremony where we are going to celebrate the fire out of all the hard work that you have put into this system. In addition, I have created Ed and I, with our program, have created a featured college sponsors page, and we're going to talk about how you can be featured as a college sponsor with the College Ambassador program on this particular page. One of the key things that we really want to focus on tonight is the networking meeting on Thursday and getting people out to this networking meeting. And as Tim mentioned, you're able to do that on the Great Discovery website. So I'm going to pull up my browser here, and I'm going to show you how that you can invite people directly to your Great Discovery replicated website. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, during these networking meetings, obviously, we're not trying to do a hard sell or anything. We're trying to have a very productive networking meeting. But as we go through this, we're also talking a little bit about the Great Discovery and the people who are sponsoring the Great Discovery Global Networking event. And we also talk a little bit about the AI Genius Club. At the end of these meetings, we're now doing free training that anyone that comes to the networking meeting, they're welcome to stay. You know, we let them know, hey, if you're, you have other things scheduled, that's fine. But if you'd like some bonus training, feel free to stay on here. And whenever they do join that training, we would like for them to be on your replicated website. And here's why. To get them to your replicated website, you're going to send them the events calendar. And right here, if you go and you highlight events here at the top, you'll see my mouse moving around here at the top. Highlight events, and you come down here to live events. Click on live events. And if you started out on your replicated page, see mine here is affiliate equals win, you're going to be sending them directly to your website. They're going to be able to join the meeting right from your website. And I've actually been on some of the recent meetings coming through this website instead of going directly to TGD Meet, and it works flawlessly. Is it going to get even better? Yes. Is the translation tool going to be even easier to use and better? Yes. But right now, starting this coming Thursday, you can go ahead and invite people and tell them, hey, join me on this free business networking event. Here's the link to join. And they'll come to this page. And we're actually, Tim and Sandra are working right now to revamp the look and feel of this page, but it works perfectly right now. They could download the extension and they could join if they're speaking in any language. The other thing that they can do is if they don't want to translate, they can just go to events right here and hover over events. And as you guys know, and I'm in the boondocks, sometimes it's a little slow, and then go to live events. And instead of going to download the extension, they just go down here and go to proceed to step 2. You see where my mouse is moving around and around by proceed to step 2. They go to step 2, they put their first and last name in here, and they join. And I'm actually now joining the meeting that we're on live. So it'll show you here that this is actually a working feature on our system. Now, here's the thing. We're talking in these meetings about, and I can click join right here, and it'll bring up the screen. It'll just kind of bring up infinite screen because if Sandra or somebody can let me in.
This meeting is
It's
being
telling me it's being
recorded.
recorded. It's bringing up infinite screen because it's looking at the screen I'm on. But here's the neat thing. If we start talking about the AI Genius Club and they go, wow, that's really a cool toolkit, and they stay for the training, you go, wow, I'd really like to have that. Guess what? Look where it's at right here at the top. Don't miss out the all new AI Genius Club membership. If they join, guess who they join with? They join with you. Folks, this is a game changer. We truly, truly, truly want you inviting people to these meetings using your affiliate link. So if they do decide to join the Great Discovery for any particular reason, they're going to be right there on your website, and they'll be able to join. And if they're in a different country or they're speaking a different language, even if they're here, they'll be able to hear what we're talking about and communicate with you directly as well. And so, Ed, I'm going to bring you up here in just a minute, but let me go ahead and go through a couple more points here.
Hey, while you're bringing up Ed, I put in the chat, there is a link that you can copy. You can also get to your meeting room by using the calendar as of tomorrow, not tonight. But you can also copy that link, and all you need to do is just change the username at the end of it to your username, and it'll take it right to your site. So you can copy that and save it. Those of you that are kind of smart techie guys, you can do that.
Yeah, and James, I was just going to say, I heard 3 stories today of people. One of them was Lynn Sanders, but she's on the top of the board now in terms of volume. Number 2, that she's had people from the networking event that directly contacted her that she invited, that she signed up at a pro level course creators. So guys, this works.
Ow. Yeah, and on every meeting, I'm going to tell you, we have had so far 2 people who hopped on the meeting, and we're inviting them all through LinkedIn, right? So we know how we're inviting. We've had 2 people who've told me, gee, I don't remember who invited me. So how do you think we handled that? So what I did was I sent them my calendar link. I said, schedule a meeting with me. I'm going to show you. I told them how to find it, but I said, I'm going to show you how to find who invited you. Because when you invite them through LinkedIn, it goes to them as a personal message from you to them on LinkedIn. So there's been a couple people that aren't really familiar with LinkedIn, didn't really know how to find the people, but we hopped on Zoom. We helped them find the person that invited them, and they got back with them and they enrolled in the business. So we're doing everything that is humanly possible to make sure you get credit for these meetings, because folks, this is the way that you're really going to explode your business. I love Lynn Sanders to death. I talk to her a couple times a week, but see, she's not, and she doesn't mind me sharing this. She's not really a highly technical person, but she learned how to do this. And now she has people joined at the top package because she got the people to those meetings. So we really want to get those people to the meeting. So a little bit about the award ceremony. We're going to award the Yellow Belt certificate. Some of you are getting a copy of it tonight because you're here. We're going to include you in this incredible music video, which, by the way, was written by our WOW app on the platform. So we're using the tools we're teaching you to use, and you'll get one step closer to the black belt, and you'll be on the path to be a certified trainer. And I want you all to listen and absorb what I'm sharing with you here, because it's very important that we have people who have the motivation and the willingness to learn these tools, and we want to train the trainer, so to speak, because it's just Ed and I, right? And I'm going to tell you what's about to happen with the Great Discovery is not a wave of success. Scratch that off your notebook right now. This is not going to be a wave of success. It is not going to be a wave of success. This is going to be a tsunami. What's coming now is a tsunami of success in the Great Discovery. With the exponential growth that we're going to have in the Great Discovery, it's going to be a friggin' tsunami. And so Ed and I are not going to be able to continue to do all of this training. So we're looking for motivated people who are ready to step up and say, hey, I want to be a leader. And I don't care where you're at in your business, where you're at in your life. Everybody starts somewhere. And so we want to get as many people as possible right now. And you're the first ones in. So why not you? You know, why not you? Why not empower yourself to be one of the trainers in our system and helping people earn their black belts in AI technology, and not just AI technology, but some other certifications we're going to make available as well, and give these people an opportunity to elevate, uplift their lives. Because when they go to, even if they just want to elevate their work life with the company that they're working with, they go in and they have very quality certifications by the sister company of Six Sigma, who's known all throughout the universe. And they've got the stamp of seal of approval that they're a certified AI genius, or they're a certified YouTube genius. You think that might help them a little bit with their job search? Maybe get them a little bit more income? I think so. So we want some of you to be on this path to be a certified trainer and on your way to elevated success. So here's the AI black belt opportunities. You have the ability to learn valuable skills, gain valuable certifications that can change your life or change the lives of the people who you helped empower through knowledge. And that's our mission: empower humanity through knowledge. And you're going to have a big part of that, either as introducing people to these courses or maybe even being one of our lead trainers. And you know, you're going to have the ability to elevate your ability to teach. That's what we're doing in these boot camps. And you can earn money while teaching. Once you get to a certain certification level, you're going to be able to do some of these boot camps on your own, you know, and in conjunction with Ed and I and other experts. So you're going to be instrumental in empowering humanity through knowledge. Now, here's the question that you have to ask yourself. And I'd like you guys to think about this. I don't expect you to put it in the chat box. And I normally, anybody who knows me knows I never ever, or I tried never ever to say any word that might sound negative. It's against my DNA to say anything that's negative. And I also don't like to ask anything that's negative. But ask yourself, can I do it or can't I do it? And some of the reasons why people tell themselves, and I'm going to share with you right now, no matter how much you believe that you can't, I believe you can. A lot of people tell themselves, well, I'm too old. Well, I'm too young. Well, I didn't get the right degree. Anybody ever wonder what kind of degree Bill Gates has? He flunked out of high school. And so any excuse you can think of that tells you you can't do this, you can't be an AI genius trainer, you can't make thousands and thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars helping elevate other people's lives. I'm telling you, you can. The key thing is getting started. And so I want to share a quick story with you of somebody that I know, I trust, and I love. And this gentleman, you know, he started out like all of us. Of course, he was a little kid. He's a pretty good looking kid here, but you know what? He was not handed the best opportunities in life for a number of reasons. And yes, one of those is because he lived in poverty. Well, I lived in poverty. The other thing is God decided his color was going to be black. And then we know in our world that has its own unique set of obstacles. But he pushed on and he started going through school and he started living through life. And he got a little bit older and he learned a little bit more, but his life started kind of shaking up, maybe getting the wrong friends, maybe going in the wrong direction. And, you know, life kind of got off track. This young man actually ended up not only growing up in the hood, but this young man became the hood. This young man actually was somebody I would personally call a mafia boss. I mean, you could consider him, you know, a leader of the bad people. God doesn't make bad people, but maybe the people who got off on a bad and his life really kind of went downhill. But you know what? Something happened in his life and he finally decided to take that first step. Now, I don't have time tonight to go through all of what those first steps were, all the following steps, but interestingly enough, this man's life, it got a whole new beginning, and he's now a reverend, he's a speaker, he's a teacher, he's a trainer, he's a coach. He's lived through things that people would crush most human beings. But did he let that stop him? No, he did not. He kept pushing on. And in fact, all of those things that would have crushed him, I know could have crushed me because it involved the death of his child at a young age. Guys, I mean, I'm fighting back tears right now because the way I love my children, I can visualize what that would do to me. I can't even imagine how he did it, but he used this to pour a foundation, to stand on, to lift other people up in his life. And you know what? Now, this man is a teacher, a trainer, a coach on not just helping people elevate their lives and live through very difficult situations, but as part of the AI Genius Club. And he'll tell you his own story. When he started with AI, he tells me, I was a zero, James. I was a zero. And so this man now has just earned his first certification actually a second, because there's a white belt and a yellow belt, his second certification. And he is not very far off from getting to the next level, which is an orange belt. And I guarantee you, in my heart of hearts, I know this man is going to be one of our very first black belt certified AI Genius Club teachers, trainers. He is a champion, folks. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you his age because I'll leave that up to him. But I will tell you this, and it'll give you a hint. He has been qualified to retire based on the guidelines of Social Security for well over 2 decades. And his experience with technology was this much. And myself, I'm an East Texas boy, so that'll tell you something. If Akia Heem and I can do this, folks, you can do it. You just have to take those steps forward. And guess what? Not only has he lived through this life of being in the wrong place at the wrong time with what society tells you might be the wrong color and the wrong people and the wrong friends and everything else wrong in his life. Now, not only is he a yellow belt certified AI Genius member, he's also our very first sponsor in our college ambassador program. And guess what? Akia is now going to be featured on our college success story page. He has massive satisfaction that he knows, even if he didn't make 1 penny off of this, he knows he's helped this young man really elevate his life. There's going to be a photo. Anybody that wants to be an ambassador or a sponsor for an ambassador, college ambassador, then they can do that. We can put up a photo of you. We can even put up a photo of your student as long as they're at least 18 years or older. We're not going to put people, minors on a website, and a success story on how he's helped this young man, because he's not just started sponsoring this young man because he's able to provide him with AI tools. He's been sponsoring him for quite some time now. And you're going to get invited to speak at some of our ceremonies. So Aki, thank you for volunteering. Although you didn't know you volunteered, you will be speaking at our graduation program where we're recognizing all of our new yellow belts. So if you want to be a college ambassador, sponsor, we call the students college ambassadors, because part of the program is you sponsor them with an AI Genius Club. They get out, they share this tool with their friends and family, get them excited about the tool, and then encourage them to get their own membership to the AI Genius Club. And once they get the 3 of them, heck, theirs is free for life, and you don't even have to worry about sponsoring them anymore. They take care of themselves, and it puts them in a position to where they can earn money while they're in college without taking that second job, and potentially graduate with 0 student debt and 0, owing anybody anything, and maybe even have enough money to pay a down payment on a home. And that's our goal. So if you're interested in sponsoring a student, get in touch with me. You can text me at my phone number here on the screen, or you can email me, james@thegreatdiscovery.com. So Tim, that's all I have as far as updates tonight. Thank you so much for letting me speak. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. And all I can say is keep coming back. Be the ones that are here every night when we're doing these meetings, because if you are, I firmly believe we will see you at the top. With that, I'm going to turn it over to my friend and partner, Ed Garza. Ed, take it away, my friend.
Absolutely, guys. So, one of the things that we're going to be doing at the ceremony, we're going to take pictures, as James mentioned, of people doing the wow symbol, which is basically opening your mouth and, 3 fingers, right? Because what we're doing is we're going to be playing a song that the WOW app wrote. So I want to play that for you just briefly. I think you will enjoy it tremendously. So it's a very catchy song, but we're putting a video together because we want the Great Discovery team, the yellow belts, the orange belts, and anybody that's an AI Genius Club member, we want to be able to take photos of you. So that's why we're going to have a special event to do that right on Zoom. So we'll bring you and pin you up just like I am right now, and you'll take a picture and we'll take a screenshot just like that. We'll get them all done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So here is the song.
In a world where words are hard to find, there's a little magic waiting on the line. Our WOW app's here to ease your mind. Watch it work wonders time after time. WOW, it writes the way you feel. WOW, it turns ideas real. WOW, with just a simple click, we'll create a D's magic trick. When you're stuck, just say wow. It'll write your dreams and show you how. With songs like poems and books so bold, let your stories be beautifully told. Everybody say wow, oh wow. Designing outlines, there's nothing it can't do. Creating tunes and tales out of the blue. When creativity seems to hit a wall, our WOW app is ready to answer the call. The way you feel. WOW, it turns ideas real. WOW, with just a simple click, Creativity's magic trick. When you're stuck, just say wow. It'll write your dreams and show you how. With songs like poems and books so bold, let your stories be beautifully told. Everybody say wow. From the notes of your heart to plots brand new, there's no limit to what WOW can do. When it outputs magic, you'll be amazed at the beauty stuck, just say wow. It'll write your dreams and show you how. With songs like poems and books so bold, let your stories be beautifully told. Everybody say wow, wow, oh wow. Just say wow and watch it unfold. A world of words both new and old. Wow, apps here to show the way. So let your heart and stories sway. Everybody say wow, wow, every day. Just say wow and watch it unfold. A world of words, both new and old. Our wow apps here to show the way. So let your heart and stories sway. Everybody say wow every day.
Wow,
Awesome.
Ed, that was fantastic, my friend. I know we're coming up here on the next new course spotlight coming up here in just a couple minutes. So we're going to cut up. We've got to jump off to one more session, and then we'll come back to you. Anybody that wants to catch up in the next updated session that's going on, that's going to be the new course spotlight. Ed Garza is going to be going into this at the top of the hour. That's just in about 5 minutes. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we give some credit to where credit is due, and that is to our top performers this week. Our top performers so far this week, as you can see, we added a brand new category. We have both the top enrollers, that's the number of people that they brought in. We got Connections Unlimited over there, is up on that. And then at the top, personal sales this month, Renee Reich up at the top of the list, 1,469. Way to go, Renee. I know we got a couple weeks left in the month, but that's awesome. Top of the list right there for Renee Reich. Lynn Sanders, number 2. Concardia LLC, Michael Whitehouse, number 2 on the other side. So I hope you guys like this new list. I think it is going to be super helpful. This just came live tonight. So not only can you track people that are coming in with whether they're free courses or anything else or low-end courses, but also as people are getting started with some of the other options. Now, one of the things that can move you up the list really quickly is this special offer that's running until Saturday, the 22nd. That is this evening, Saturday, the 22nd. That is 25% off on the Affiliate Pro Pack or the Creator Pro Pack. That's with coupon code LOVE25. Now, if you're just coming on this call, the Affiliate Pro Pack is being obsoleted. It's going out. It's gone. And we got, whether it's 30 days, 60 days, it's going. And this will be the last chance that anyone has to get it at any discount. And it's going to be gone entirely, discontinued completely as we're moving into phase 3. This package gives you unlimited course onboarding, forever. You're never a hidden fee. It's grandfathered for life. So if you're going to take action on it, make sure that you do it with LOVE25 coupon code that's coming on. Now, again, Ed Garza is going to be coming up here at the top of the hour. A new course spotlight is going to be going from zero to AI Hero. An AI masterclass is going to tell you about how you can get started in this session coming up in just a couple minutes. And then right after that, you want to find out what the Great Discovery Course Creator Pack is all about. We've got Dr. Ivanka Farabee coming up at 9:30 Eastern right here on tgdmeet.com. So with that, everybody, I thank all of our guests and speakers that have come on this evening. Thank each one of you that have come and tuned in. And I hope you'll stay on for Ed. And I think we've got time for, we got 1 or 2 questions. If anybody has any before we come up and shift the mic over. I saw Rob, where you had your hand up there for a second. Anybody else have 1 or 2 questions before we jump over?
Yes, my question is, what if someone's already a member? And this is about the college program. If someone's already in someone else's downline and we want to sponsor them, it doesn't seem like that would be a win-win for me, but I think that's more of a private conversation with James. So that was my, so that was my question. So
Yeah, that's something that probably an offline question, Rob. Good
like I
thought,
say,
though. Good
yeah,
thought. That's
a
I'm
private
glad you
conversation.
spotted that. Okay,
That's why
very
I
well. Why don't
actually-
you take that up with James on offline,
yes.
and we'll jump up to Tirza. Hi, Tirza.
Hi. Hi, nice to see you all. I've been really enjoying using the AI Genius Club to make ClickFunnels, and I've had some good responses from some of the things I'm trying to do. But I get emails saying that I have had a hot lead. And if I get that email, great. But is there a place where I can go into the back office and see a list of the people that have clicked? I can't see it on my back office affiliate page, and I wonder if there's a spot on the AI Genius Club I'm missing.
Yes, that's going to be in your the CRM. So if you go to the top of the search bar and you just type in CRM, it's a Genius CRM, and all the leads, if they filled out a form on your funnel, the AEO funnel, they're going to go into that area automatically.
Thank you. Amazing.
Okay, Raymond, we got to jump over to the next line. We're going to wrap this one up. But Ed's coming on, so if you got a question for Ed, you can probably hit him up at the end of his next session that's holding on. So thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope you got some value out of it. I know we went a little bit overtime, a lot actually, but it's all good. Hopefully good information. I'm going to turn it back over